there's just not a version of tonight, I feel, other than like the horrific like school fire that could happen that would get us out that late.
Yeah. I mean, but we are starting this one between Sandschloss, Nuhuh, and Spencer Erictho.
Yes.
Oh, someone just stomped so hard they turned the projector off, but it's back. We almost lost it for a moment. It was almost a little bit dangerous, but I was watching Sandschloss and they're the ones who did beat Ploopy Meadow in the randoms versus Steve PT matchup.
The most important doubles set of all time. We see doubles menace Steve out, and we're seeing Smashville as the starter. Just not even remotely what I would expect here. This is Steve's pretty consensus worst stage, and for doubles, it's a small stage for 4 characters to be on. It is very, very small.
I mean, they spent a long time figuring out what stage to go on to. So I think a lot of thought was put into this one. I'm not quite sure what the thought was.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're going to see some secret, like, I just think the benefit, you know, to a small stage like this is that you don't have to close the gap here.
Yeah.
But I just don't necessarily think that that's a benefit for Steve and PT, right?
I mean,
in this matchup.
I
feel
was
like
watching
you would much rather have
some of their matchup.
Yeah.
And there is a devious position they get into in late game where Steve has Diamond and the PT is just going to sit on Charizard. And it is Murderer's Row. There is no way around it. S smashes are flying. The up smashes are going crazy. Charizard is so big. He just sits there and nares all the time. You're playing Super Meat Boy.
And then you get past the giant monster, and then you have the giant metaphorical monster in the back.
Exactly. It's dangerous. And on a small stage, it's hard to
I cannot
dance around
believe that F smash beat out Yo-Yo Charge there. That's low-key kind of crazy. I would extremely expect that not to work like that.
Ooh, made it back, though.
No, the one thing that I'm like really thinking of in this match right now is, man, this stage is small. Like
we just keep thinking it. They're just constantly running into each other.
Yeah, there's like, we're not really having a moment. This is very contrast to the set we saw prior, where we saw playing a lot of, you know, respect for everyone's, you know, threat range. We saw a lot of dashing back and forth. Now we're seeing the things flying out everywhere. There's hitboxes everywhere. I don't know what to talk about. Ness is hitting like a back air that I just didn't see. It's like, where are we right now?
It's insane. I'm seeing some crazy traps. There was Ness was stuck up in the air, and then Ivysaur up air and Steve back air were perfectly timed together. So he spot dodged through one of them, and the other hit and killed.
I love the doubles frame traps here. Yeah, but we got to talk about it. This Steve has just not been putting in the work that we traditionally see Steve's put in like doubles, right? We're not seeing the space be allotted here to kind of get those resources up, and we are on last stock. But you know, there's a way to make it back from here. But it's not looking particularly good. We see Spencer and Eric though are doing quite a good job.
I mean, it is Steve and Charizard. 3 back airs and this game is over.
Yeah, right? I mean, if you kind of isolate one of them, the Steve can kind of just get you with an up tilt, and suddenly that lead you had is kind of down to like, you get taxed like 80%.
Yeah. However, I do feel like if we get a Flare Blitz here for the culture, that would be generation.
I just don't know if it's going to happen in a way that makes a difference. I think it's going to happen in a way that gets him killed.
Like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was a very, very convincing game 1 here. We saw a lot of moves be thrown out, but at the same time, a lot of moves not hitting Spencer and Eric, though.
Yeah, they did a really good job there, just kind of playing around it even on the small stage.
Yeah.
I think they just did a better job of being an advantage more. Where it's just like, oh, well, I'm just going to keep putting pressure on this small stage, and you're not going to be able to get out of it. You're not going to be able to go sit down and mine resources. I mean, he got Diamond, but he lost it in less than 30 seconds just because it was all so close together. It wasn't a whole lot of time to get away, and just got hit with the back air, taken out. I think they're still discussing stages. Obviously, I think Spencer and Eric would love to go back to Smashville.
I think I still stand by it. I don't know how we got to Smashville
in the first place.
Like, yeah. This just feels like the worst stage for Steve in particular. But, you know, there's comfort aspects. There's a lot to analyze here. Who you're playing against, right? There's so much more. But I don't think it's the right idea. And I think there's probably proof in the pudding there.
Yeah. We just kind of figured out why it's
Yes.
not the right idea, but it will be interesting to see what exactly we see from him.
Steve needs his space.
He does.
He certainly needs it on a wood stage, too.
Yeah, that is also something we didn't really talk about. Steve, whenever he mines on here, is mining wood.
He's mining with the one that he wants to mine with the least.
Yeah, he's using his axe, which might be one of his probably his most useful tool.
Yes, I think it is by far his most useful tool.
Just considering all the up tilt shenanigans one can get up to.
You can, like, with up tilt alone, forgoing any sort of combos or anything, you can, like, diamond up tilt can combo with nils to, like, 90.
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Also, I love how Sandschloss just is leaning back all the way so you can't really see him in the cam. Except for some small moments, so it kind of looks like he's not like an imaginary friend.
We're dual wielding controllers for doubles here. Seeing the same characters come out here, you know, I think
they're not changing characters.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they've all been through this entire bracket on these characters.
Yeah.
So no point switching now.
Okay, still on, you know, this is kind of a normal stage. You know, we've got the same kind of similar layout here, monoplat center, but definitely a lot more room to play with, and we have two different mining locations for this stage. It's the only stage that's currently legal where you have two different locations for it with separate resource pools. But the thing about this one and Kalos is that you're going to get a lot of iron because you're mining a lot of cobble and iron. And this is exactly the opposite of the case for Smashville. So we're going to get a lot of very heavy blocks, but we're going to get a lot less of them.
But still, way more iron is really good for Steve.
Yes.
Iron is probably by far his most useful tool.
It's extremely good in general, just because, like, it shores up his disadvantage so hard. Like, if you fight against Steve and he doesn't have iron, it genuinely, like, he has a disadvantage. And that's very strange because you don't see that a lot, because Steve players are very aware that they need to keep the iron in the back pocket lest they get comboed to hell.
Yeah, because you have one of the best get-out-of-jail free cards in the entire game with Minecart.
And then Anvil.
And then Anvil.
And then you have the second best get-out-of-jail free card.
You just hit it with the craziest 1-2 punch in Smash history, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we're seeing a lot more of a benefit here to being able to play it a little slower and have Steve play his space a little harder. But, you know, still, Erictho and Spencer are doing a really good job of keeping the pressure on the Steve and not giving him more than, like, a couple seconds to mine, right?
Yeah.
We're seeing these constant pressure scenarios, and we're not quite seeing the opportunity to get a lot of resources here, but we got a little bit of opportunity there. We got to cycle to gold. We got gold tools, which are extremely broken, by the way.
They are pretty broken.
They're kind of sleeper broken. I feel like we don't see enough talk about how good they are. But
they
as quick as they
so
were
early,
as quick as they were there, they are now gone. They do break early. This is true. They're kind of fast, though.
Oh, they are insanely fast. Fastest in the game.
Yeah, so we're still seeing, you know, this is definitely a better paced game. We're seeing a better outcome for Sandschloss and Nuhuh. But we're just not
seeing...
and
Sandschloss taking out his own teammate with that S-Smash.
Oh, I didn't even think about it, to be completely honest. I was going to say, I feel like the PT died really recently. So to see it be taken again here is it's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But I do think we're going in the right direction here. I do think we're playing more space, and I think we're kind of shifting our goal to getting Steve a little bit more time, right? And helping the teammate, and then kind of having the PT play front here.
Yeah, but also something else that's important to note. We have not had Diamond come out yet.
Yes.
Because on this map in particular, it's really hard for Steve to get all the way to Diamond because of the two different resource paths.
Yeah, two different resource pools, and it's the longest cycle for both of them, I believe.
Yeah.
You
have to sit there, and you just have to, because, again, the way Spencer and Erictho are playing, they're playing so good at forcing Steve to not be able to sit in one spot too long. He has to keep switching between the two different resource paths, so not able to get to Diamond. And a 2-stock from both of them.
Yeah.
Taking this one home up 2-0.
We're definitely seeing improvement, though. There's definitely a swing happening a little bit here where we can kind of push this momentum a little further. I wouldn't count it out here, but Spencer and Eric, though, are looking extremely comfortable in how they want to approach playing against, you know, this combo. I'm extremely curious to see where we end up. I really do think PS2 would be a good option, and everyone loves PS2.
Everyone does love PS2.
really think about it, though. One resource pool, we got Iron. We have the biplat layout for blocks. You know, it's a bigger stage. You kind of got the kill off the top a little earlier. I do feel like that's just a strong pick. But, you know, we'll see where we end up. Kalos is another one I was thinking of. But I'm curious to see, you know, what do they ban? Maybe FD Kalos Town feels like a ban list.
Yeah.
Town for Steve's a little weird, but I could see it.
You called it. You called it perfectly. Taking it over to PS2.
Yes. I'm sure good at this, aren't I?
Oh, you're just.
I predicted they would go to PS2.
You just know the game so well.
Man.
Just always one step ahead.
Always bet on red.
Oh, a switch up.
This is why I was looking at characters.
Oh,
see,
you're off the.
We're going to PS2 for a completely different reason than what I was thinking. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this pace change kind of works here. I think maybe the realization here is that the Steve just was not getting the time needed to kind of build up those resources. So
yeah, the Steve
gonna need a little bit more of an immediate threat here, right?
Yeah, the Steve counterplay was just too elite. Got to switch it out. Going for the Lucina. Going from all cheese to all fundies.
Yeah, you could say that, but we're seeing Lucina take some very, very good juggle scenario. We've got a very good juggle, very good advantage state against the Wolf here.
Yeah.
Getting the Wolf all the way to 116. This is the first time we have seen Sandschloss and Nuhuh take a very substantial lead against these two. So
yeah, they are
Lucina is
all the
looking
way
to
in.
be an extremely, extremely good pick so far. But only 30 seconds in the match here. Not a stock taken yet. We can always see something happen, right?
Yeah.
You can see an edge guard, especially against both, you know, PT. All these characters can get edge guarded. These are not like the cheat the way back to the stage characters, right? We haven't seen any of those in doubles yet so far.
Not yet. I mean, we had him last set, but not this one.
Yeah.
I mean, a Wolf is kind of a little bit. He probably has the most cheese ball recovery here.
Yeah.
I mean, just, we've all seen it.
Yeah. It's a classic tale of lose your jump, you're dead. In some regard. You know, he's a little mixed, but all these recoveries are good.
Yeah, just straight up.
That is exactly how I would describe them.
But
they're good.
Spencer, Erictho are down a stock for the first time. Both of them have lost one. I mean, Sandschloss now are at pretty high percent, but, I mean, they have the full stock lead.
And I don't
really
want to, I really hate doing the commentary cliche here, but I think, you know, seeing how much we can top off, you know, and really establish this lead, we're seeing at, you know, 63 and 32 off for those stocks. That's pretty good, especially considering how the set has been going previously. We're seeing Nesco quite low. I think there's definitely an opportunity there to take advantage of the split there. Nesco's going to have to take a while, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Erictho and Spencer are doing a great job of kind of evening things out, though. We're playing space a lot harder here. I'm kind of playing our 1v1s, you know?
Yeah. Spencer
kind of switched up a little bit, but you know, we're still kind of not playing fluidly right now. And I think that's where I think the fluidity and playing close to each other is where Sandschloss, that team, plays quite well. But you know, the Wolf's down. We're still keeping the lead, holding it strong here. You still have the 2-2 versus 1-1 here.
Yeah, they haven't been able to really kind of even up this stock count here yet.
A back throw is just so strong.
Oh my god. I mean, that Nest throw is just insane.
It's known, but it's still kind of, sometimes it gets me.
Yeah.
It surprises me sometimes. I'm like, am I really dying at
at like only 100?
Yeah.
To a throw?
On this tiny kid.
On PS2? On my stage?
Oh, that F smash holding out, nearly taking the kill there. But yeah, this PT's still not bled here. Lucina's still early stock here. I'm surprised we're on the Ivysaur. I feel like we really want to be on Charizard. That I was thinking that wasn't killing either. Like I'm so shocked sometimes by this throw.
I'm shocked by the beauty of the world.
That's not what I would call beauty. That's something else. But yeah, we're on last stock for everyone here, and this is another one of those situations where if we see Spencer and Eric, though, take that stock against Lucina, it's very well possible before they lose their stocks. You're still in a 1v1 situation here. We're flying around.
Yeah, but they have to take one of these stocks here and make it a 2v1, otherwise it is kind of curtains for them.
We got to chill out on the flash, bro. Okay,
Oh.
we see the back air take. Are we going to see the first one? Bro, he needs help.
Bro's just leaving his teammate to die. Help,
Waiter,
that
waiter,
man.
more PK fire, please. Okay, you know, we're playing our reactive game here.
Yeah,
We're at
playing very
ledge.
careful. I mean, you already got him at
that's when we have
144.
tilt.
Oh,
Are we going to see the clutch up with the Ness here? That's not...
jab, hello?
I don't even... Okay. Are we... Dude, this is not real. That's extremely strange. I haven't seen that one before. I thought that killed off the side. Like... Okay.
Jab
Well,
star
great
KO
job to
go.
Sandschloss
I mean-
there. Taking that first one.
Oh,
Are we
a
seeing
big
reverse?
response. The Lucina is working out really well here.
Yes.
But I do feel like a lot of it was catching Spencer and Erictho off guard. But they were able to pick it back up kind of towards the end, even it out a little bit. But it was too big of a hole at the start to really climb back from.
Yeah.
So hopefully Sandschloss and Nuhuh got a few more adaptations up their sleeve to keep this going. Because it feels like Spencer and Erictho kind of figured it out a little bit towards the end.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. I think it's proven to be a very good pick, and I think having that immediate threat and that juggling prowess against Wolf, especially initially at that first game on the Switch, the last game we just watched, was proving to be extremely valuable. You know, not even taking the stock, but we just saw such a percent lead come out to where we could start splitting them up and kind of getting to work, right?
Yeah.
But you go ahead.
Hey, I kind of
That's
jinxed
it, right? Go ahead.
They're switching it up. They're going to FD. They are going to Final Destination, and I
No
think they're
Steve on the board, so I guess we're opening that back up.
Why not? But also, something really important to note, they're doing the Final Destination version of Small Battlefield, if I remember correctly.
That feels like a Steve on the board pick, but it also feels like, hey, I kind of hate looking at FD's background. Can we please not do that?
Fair,
Which is low-key. I don't think about that. I don't know why I don't find myself doing something similar, because FD can be a little distracting. So here we are on FD on Small Battlefield.
On second destination.
Yeah. It's like first destination.
Yeah.
Like,
This
is where, like, fights
FD's all so
happen.
serious and like it's all dark and gritty, and then here it's just all kind of sunshine and rainbows.
yeah. We're at like fun destination. Like, but yeah, we're seeing it same thing as the last game, where we're seeing a pretty substantial lead come out the gate here. But what are the stocks being taken? The percent can tell a story, but I don't know. I didn't
Honestly,
have something to.
beautiful work there by Erictho to get that recovery. Just, I think it was Sandschloss. No, Nuhuh was doing a really good job of kind of covering space with Ivysaur Nair, but Erictho just finding the gap to get around it, and then gets the reversal to get the punish there, taking that first stock. Nuhuh already down a stock. Maybe looking to take Sandschloss down too, off stage.
I feel like if there's one thing you can kind of like say about these, wow, fantastic. We are seeing it was pretty even here, but we got Sandschloss on the first stock here. Still, so we got a little bit of a lead there. I was gonna say, I feel like Erictho and Spencer are going to be very defined by their knowledge of how they want to recover, right?
Yeah.
So both these characters kind of have, you know, you got to know what you're doing, right? Otherwise, you're going to get Ivysaur down aired if you're Wolf, and you're going to get anything if you're Ness. But if you know what you're doing, it's extremely tricky to deal with sometimes. Yeah, we're pretty much back at evens right now. We're a little PK fire.
PK Thunder action.
Sorry.
We're really trying to just make something happen. I've seen S players keep going for that. It's like, buddy, we ain't falling for that.
I understand doing the crash intentionally on the first one, because then you get to, you know, fake out with the second one.
Yeah.
But going for the second one, going in on it's a little crazy. I would just like strike that one to the ground that immediately. Just go back. I'm not in winners or losers quarters though.
That's true. Oh,
nor do I play dice. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, taking off the top. A lot of damage here. I mean, already a full stock lead for both of them. But the S-Smash, Erictho taking one. No, at 150, so maybe this back throw will do some action?
I'm surprised. I feel like if you're Nuhuh right here, you want to hold onto this stock for dear life. Get away from the back throw. You want to stay as far away from that as possible. You want to stay as far away from the killing animals as possible.
Just run away. F smash is his own teammate.
Little F smash on the teammate never hurt anyone. Oh, yeah, just barely whiffing that dash attack and gets one of his own.
Not good. An even game here for both of them.
Okay.
I'll say we haven't seen any Squirtle at all. Just impossible for Squirtle to come out in doubles, I feel like.
Gosh, this is very stressful, though. We're all in the corner here. We're all kind of getting hit by things. What are we doing that far out? As Ivysaur, weird air dodge. We're seeing, dude, the percents are so even. It just comes down to whose stock gets taken first and who gets to play in the middle between two extremely strong players. Or are we going to see a DBZ? Are we going to see both stocks taken at the same time?
Oh,
that
the
S-Smash is not quite taking it.
Erictho loving the random S-Smashes, but hitting them a few times.
We're certainly wanting the kill here now, and can't blame them. This is a stressful situation. We see... Oh my god, Sandschloss off first. Are we going to take the kill here? We need it in this kind of ledge trap situation. The crash down is going to not quite kill.
Misses.
Up smash doesn't kill. Going for a grab there is crazy work. We're not seeing the forward throw kill either. We need something. Dash attack is terrible. Why is that so bad? But the F tilt takes it. Are we going to... Oh my god.
Oh, we got a 1v1 situation here. It hits the up B.
And we see a game 5 clutch coming out. Oh my good lord. Those throws just did not kill. That's crazy.
Just absolutely insane. Went all the way to the wire. And we got a game 5 situation on our hands. And now here comes the big question. Stages. Do you just run it back to FD, say it was close and think you could take it next time? Or do you try something else? You try and go back to Smashville where you won that game 1 in such dominating fashion. What is the game plan here?
I really do think they might ban Smashville. I think that's my perspective. I would see this going either to FD or Small Battlefield. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe they banned FD. Maybe we end up on PS2 again. If there's anything you can bet on with Smash players, it's going back to PS2. So, guys, type your favorite number in chat if we're going to PS2. I can't see chat. I'm hoping to see a lot of numbers.
We don't got no numbers yet.
Okay.
If anyone sends out 6-7, ban them.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, they are keeping it, maybe. Oh, no, slide back to normal. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, a lot of that. We're bringing it back. We're going back to 2021.
We are going to Omega. Small Battlefield.
Okay, keeping the kind of FD thought process. I mean, it was really close last time. Maybe just with a little cleaner gameplay, you can pull it out back to your way. Keeping the same characters, too. No need to switch any of that up.
Yeah, we definitely didn't see the Steve work as well as the Lucina is. We saw the games be taken with Lucina, but we're not gonna mess around with the Steve character anymore.
No need to mess that up.
Yes. All right. Proving to be, wow, this has been a great block for commentary, but a little bit emotionally, draining. We're kind of all over the place, right? We're seeing on the cusp of a reverse 3-0 here. Are we going to complete that, or are we going to defend?
Maybe there'll be a chance here.
The first time out the gate here where we see Spencer and Erictho against this Lucina start to take a pretty, noticeable lead, but here we are, evening it back out.
No,
but Erictho's definitely extremely dead. So,
right away, taking that one out. All right, huge opener there for Sandschloss. Nuhuh looking to pull off this reverse 3-0. And honestly, if you're trying to do it, that's exactly how you want to start out.
Yeah, you want an edge guard
so early.
You want to make them feel like they didn't deserve to die, But just like that, we're kind of at another sort of even. It was pretty close again. So,
yeah, Erictho getting his revenge, getting his man back, exactly what you like to see.
Seeing the Lucina dash attack come out, we don't see that one much. We definitely don't see full charge shield breaker in neutral much either. But, it worked out okay. Didn't go that punished.
Now.
Ooh, here we go. Now we have the dire situation of being ledge trapped and kind of we're playing with Erictho's just playing his center stage. He's keeping the stage control while Spencer is definitely doing all the ledge trapping work here. Now we're seeing a switch of positions. We're seeing the other way around happening now. We're taking turns.
Nuhuh, I feel like has been like 80% Charizard, 19% Ivysaur, and 1% Squirtle.
So we thought that this was looking really good for Sandschloss and Nuhuh, but we just saw a dominant minute of advantage state from Erictho and Spencer.
Just an absolute lock.
Yeah, it was textbook. We saw the ledge traps, we saw the stage control.
But for all of that, though, Nuhuh evened it up, and we are only seeing a one-stock advantage here for Spencer Erictho, so definitely not out of this one yet.
But it's looking dire, but we take the up air off the top. We're seeing even stocks, but this Lucina is close to being out. We just need to hold on to this stock. If I'm the Lucina, I am playing as far away from everyone else. I am letting my partner do the brunt of the heavy work. I'm not running in.
Because he is also at 121%, so his stock share would
there's
put it to a really
there's
difficult
the
situation.
Point. This is an extremely tough situation to come back from. We do see Nuhuh able to live in that ledge trap situation, so we are able to play the team game a little bit, but for how much longer is he going to be on the board here? Is he going to be here with the stock?
I mean, if there was any character you'd want to have at high percent here, it would be Charizard.
This is
the
true.
Percent at this point is just more rage, but as it leads up and up, things get a little scary, but so does the Charizard. It just gets scarier and scarier. Might be able to kind of get a cheeky little kill here. Maybe take out this Ness way, way early. With the Flare Blitz, something like that, but no, at 150
We're seeing
now.
the get-up attacks are doing God's work for Nuhuh. He has gotten out of so many terrible situations with these get-up attacks, but
Sandschloss is the one to go first, and the down throw will take it, staving off the reverse 3-0 in dominant fashion there. Moving on